he was really the difference. He was the best from the age to 12 to 18. Everybody wants to race with him because in France he was the best, like Hirscher was in slalom. The problem with the French Federation of Ski in 73,
Yeah.
the world champion, c'était qui déjà?
The top team, they were kicking out of the
Yes,
team. The top,
comment
like Jean-Noël Lougère, Patrick
Lougère
Roussel, all of these guys.
He was away for a problem of French team. But for me, it was absolutely the reference for the technique. And after eight-time world champion, so
Mickey.
well, yes,
It's a long story.
yes, it's a very long story. So,
Mickey.
but you know, it's important to say this. And also, what I do after, I like to always think about analyser, comment dire?
Yeah, analyze. You like to analyze.
analyze.
He's a doctor. Doctor
everything
always
what
like
I
to
do.
analyze.
First, for the safety, it's why Ron Poulenc want I come to all their factories because
Ron Poulenc is a big company in France.
The first things I like is the safety. So I organize now operating room around the world. First thing, safety and performance and technology and a lot of things. First things, safety. I am a airplane pilot and also in airplane power for airplane pilot the most important things is safety and after technology, speed, performance, but after safety. So it's why when I came in speed skiing, the safety was not good in speed skiing. So I organized with some racers the new rules for the safety. It was international speed skiing at that time, and I bring it to the FIS with all the safety. The FIS said at that time in 88, okay, with the sport like organized like this, we want to have the sport, and after we bring it to the Olympics in 92. And so always in analyzing, I think that whatever you do, there is 10 rules you have to do if you want to win World Championship or Olympic medal. Alors là, il faut que tu traduises. First thing is neurological preparation. It's the whatever you have in technical preparation. If you have not the organizing of the perfect gesture, you can do it. So first is neurological preparation. Second is technical preparation. Then it's reproducibility.
How you reproduce?
Always reproduce, and after it's physical, fourth, and after it's strategic.
Strategy.
This is for human. The same thing if you pilot airplanes, if you want to be a world champion in ski, and if you want to operate in operating rooms. And after you need the technological partners like skis, bindings, and so on. The organization of the innovations, the organization of the communication, the organization with the press, and with the federation for the rules. So 5 times for human, 5 things around the human. So what it's important, I think the organization, sponsor, you have to manage with your federation and so on. for the human, I think strategy, you can do it. It's easy. Physics, it's easy. Technique, it's easy. Reproducibility, it's a little bit, maybe it's always possible to perfect. So, la reproductibilité, c'est, you have to add des sensations.
The feeling it has to add to be able to reproduce many times. Reproducibility. You need to add.
You add a contact in a gesture to always be able to make the same gesture.
You understand what you mean?
Yeah.
That's
so it's like
how you reproduce. It's important to add.
You add contact. You have more feelings. Example: somebody who wants to make a perfect jump in a swimming pool with like this. If he do it one times, maybe not two times. If he wants proprioception, comment on dit?
Like how do you say the thing we have when you use the feeling with your feet. The feeling, probability with your feet, the feeling.
If you jump and make a turn, if you make a turn in skiing, slalom, whatever you do, if you want to do it again, you have to add contacts, feeling of your body in the space to reproduce the gesture more easily. For example, if you jump, you do it perfectly. If you jump, you have two contacts, you turn always because you have two contacts. It's the same in neurological test. When somebody asks you to touch like this, maybe you do it once, but no. Maybe you do it. If you add like this, it's easier. If you have three contacts, you will do it all the times. You can test. So you lose slowly, very slowly, very slowly. It's okay. Almost, and free now. Slowly. And you will do it all the time. So when you make a gesture, whatever gesture, when I operate, I use the same thing, contact. The contacts are not necessary to do it well, because you can do it without two contacts. But if you add contacts in the gesture, you feel more of all your position of your body and your brain will analyze that other reference, and you will do it always. When I work a lot with this in speaking, I do always when I race. I don't want to win one run. All the runs were perfect because I was very sure of all the contacts of everything.
You understand? So, you understand his meaning, Hélène?
The first one was
so each sport,
like
you have. This is my sport. What can I add to have a perfect gesture? What can I have of contact, of feeling? For example,
it's meaning that
I did also water ski. In water ski, my trainer also said, you have to put this hand here. So the balls were here. I have to do like this. But if this, I don't know where it is, it's not necessary to put here. If I add this contact, I will have this here, and I will turn perfectly. So you can think about contact, which the video is not. You can see you bad on the video, and after what, it's not just a feeling like this, and I try to, yes. I had the feeling, if you have a contact, whatever is the contact, you will be sure that the gesture is perfect. My life is
parce que je crois qu'elle ne suit pas.
Hein?
I think you're misunderstanding something.
Yeah.
Okay. He just mentioned that. Mickey said that whatever we say about his ski reference in our sport, like the way we speak about video or the way you start to think about, okay, let's see, I need to lean forwards, I need to things, I need to lean forwards, my trunk, whatever. He said, this is an image, but he made this thing to show that you need the contact. You need to have
that.
exactly the contact.
You know, a skier who do this very well is le meilleur concept, Marco Odermatt. Very
Odermatt.
simple. He can have an angulation of this, and he bring it at the top. And when he feel the top, it cannot do better. There is a contact, and he push like this. He is sure that if he feel contact, the angle is perfect.
It's very important to between the video and the things.
You can see.
Contact.
Comment il s'appelle le français là?
Sarrazin? Clément, Noël. Penturo.
Ouais. Penturo. Maybe he has problem now, so he's too strong here, and he crisp. He don't use articulation. It's articulation to feel the contact. He feel nothing. He have a very big contraction of his muscles, and if you make too much a contraction of the muscle, you don't feel the contact of the articulation. Marco, il est exceptionnel pour ça, parce qu'il utilise la proprioception des articulations pour avoir des contacts. Il est sûr qu'il est en bonne position.
He just mentioned that the one has a strong power like Pintro. He has a problem to be like relaxed because
il peut pas sentir la proprioception des articulations
because he's too stiff. He need a little bit more like a movement with relaxed feet because otherwise it doesn't work. It doesn't work. He cannot go fast.
Donc ça c'est de la this is comment dirais-je, c'est la création du geste parfait.
It's how you create the perfect movement for him. The problem for the image, how do you, not only image with video, but by contact.
By contact.
That's one of the major points.
If you have not enough contact, you make a video. I don't know. You say you have to be like this, okay? You ski, take video, and on your video you are like that. Okay, I try to do better, and not contact you. Maybe you do like this. Not like you have to feel a contact when you have a contact. I don't know whatever it. I don't know your sport enough that you. What will be the contact? You have to find a contact to be sure in that position you will. And after you watch a video and you say, okay, now I watch a video. Yes, I realize the contact was here. So you are sure without video.
This is an example.
It's an example.
He just mentioned. C'était quoi ton point? La gestuelle, c'était quoi? Le point de départ?
Le geste parfait.
To have a perfect movement.
Perfect movement.
If we say to you, okay, Hélène, you're sitting back, okay, s'assoit, you have to lean a little bit, the trunk should be higher and forwards. He said, whatever you can watch the video, if you don't have anything with contact.
Reference contact.
Yeah, like reference. Yeah,
perception.
Yeah, something, it doesn't work 100%. You have a very limited to go that way. Do you understand?
Yeah.
For instance, I don't know for you, maybe it's from here, maybe it's from elbow, maybe for somewhere.
You have to find it's up to you to find that.
You know, because when we say you have to do that and it's difficult for you to do, it's not only one way for us as a coach to only watch video, as we have to find, and you have to find, okay, to do that, I need some contact. Maybe it's with the legs, maybe with ankles, maybe for somewhere. But as far as is for him like that, no contact, the movement will not be able to to change and to
So
be better.
after
C'est ça,
in
ok.
speed skiing, yes, I use a lot of my materials to organize the contacts. So I want.
He create.
I create
He creates.
specific ski boots for speed skiing. I change completely the ski boots. Oh, là, c'est possible de régler les ski boots.
That exactly for you. You know, he changed the ski boot can't. You know, canting and
Voilà.
for it.
And for me, I have injection.
He already say inject. Forming,
So,
you know, forming boot.
So I was too back.
He
And
was
after I organize everything to when the contact is here. I don't. It's okay. It was all my shoes were too up.
Yeah,
So with
his
this
shoes was
feeling,
too straight. He has no contact on the front. So without contact, it was not good enough.
No. But,
So it's just
and
mentioned.
even
no,
if I feel the contact, I was sure that's a good position, and the contact move in. But this was, and the second thing was the poles. The poles have to be organized to be, comment on dit, un gabarit de position. En fait.
yeah, the poles for speed, but also even for slalom. Je lui dis les longueurs de bâton.
Ouais,
hein. Everything has to be fit, really fit. C'est ça.
The pole is the contact between your hand with contact and the snow. Even if you don't, use your poles turn, it's a contact.
It's one contact.
And you have to think of the length of the poles and everything and les rondelles to feel
the bottom, the basket as well.
Yeah.
It's,
On the snow?
Yeah, on the snow. So he said it's more I'd say complicated, not complicated, but it's much more upgrade because he says it's also could be part of one contact we are looking for Hélène or some other for your son, for your daughter, for some other. It's mainly for him. Je dis c'est pas toujours l'objectif comme tu l'as dit de la vidéo, mais c'est de créer et d'arriver à avoir un rapport de contact.
C'est-à-dire en fait. Ce qui se passe, on voit on dit aux skieurs, il faudrait faire ça. Tu es trop penché vers l'avant.
He said, for instance, we say to you, okay, you are too much leaning forward, like that.
Yeah.
Vas-y, continue.
Et donc, on va lui dire de se redresser.
And we just say, okay, please do that.
Mais elle n'a pas de référence de
There is no reference. There is no reference, right?
Juste sur la
There is
vidéo,
no
elle s'est vue pencher.
Just she can see in the video, I was here and I'm here. But
Quel élément sensoriel elle va pouvoir apporter
what could be the feeling?
Supplémentaire.
Something bring her the feeling.
Un élément supplémentaire pour être sûr qu'à chaque fois elle se redresse.
What could be the outside element, things that she can be, or whatever someone has to be there.
Et quand cet élément est trouvé, il est confirmé sur la vidéo.
It's very well done. It's confirmed in the video.
Et qu'à chaque fois qu'elle reprend sur cette position et cet élément de référence, la vidéo sera forcément toujours bonne.
And every time she will be back in the position with just watching on the video, not analyze, but watching. This is one of the first base.
Les sensibilités qui rentrent en compte là-dedans, ça s'appelle la proprioception, la kinesthésie et le tact épicritique. C'est ces trois sensations qui font que dans l'espace, on va prendre une bonne position.
It's the 3 points. It's very important how we can be able to move on the correct position on the space when we ski. Whatever we move, right to left or
kinesthésie, tact épicritique,
the one we say from here. That's how you feel it. The touch, the feeling touch.
Je vais regarder si on.
We have to see the correct word. You understand?
Yeah.
What is important? What is being studied?
Yeah.
Not what.
I sometimes feel like I have such a problem that I bend too much my trunk, and then he sometimes told me like, please up my trunk.
Up the trunk and to be.
And then I'm trying to be maximum to be up my trunk, but he says still you're bend your trunk. So that's just a gap of my feeling to the real thing.
The first thing to do is not to do in skiing.
In skiing, okay.
You have to first do it static. Maybe you can even not do it easily
Like
in
a
static.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So after in static,
Yeah.
you move the position and you have to
Yeah.
no, you have to wear your ski boots.
Yeah.
Organize the ski boots. Maybe the material
You need to organize with your equipment,
puts
ski.
you not in the good position. So with the boots, with the ski,
with the ski wear, with the gloves.
you can adapt the position of the bindings on the ski too.
Okay.
Moi, j'avais des 2 cm à l'avant. Donc, you organize the binding on the ski boots, and la combinaison.
And, and the piece, right? The ski suit.
The ski suit, very important. You can change le patronage des tissus de combinaison.
The way it's built, you know, how do you say, how you build one piece for salon, right? You have like you have many parts, right? He said even that thing make a big change.
Very, very big change.
Can make a big difference.
Franz Weber lose a lot of race because of this.
Because one of the World Cup, you know, it's like I told you, it's big from him.
If the suit is too strong in the back, the piece of the suit, it's not possible to bring the
elbow.
Especially like
when you do.
So, no, but even
in salon.
So if the arms goes like this, it's not aerodynamics. And if you make if it's strong, the position, you don't have to make efforts. In any case,
with your speed,
you just wear the speed
with your boots. If it's too.
You start in a good position. You don't have without you don't have to lutte.
Yeah. You don't have to play against
your equipment. It's not possible.
Whatever poles, whatever like jacket.
Yeah, because we take many tools. Yeah.
Okay. But this is for him. Totally.
C'est indispensable.
That's the first base.
First base. So when I had all mes patronages de tissu de combinaison was built in this position, you see, and it was more difficult for me but when I ski, I was like that. I was cool like this. It was all perfect, but to take la coupe, this was very difficult. You understand?
So it's meant same thing.
I don't care. It was difficult to do this.
Not only
it was easy to be in this position.
He said it's a question of speed, but it's the same question in salon. If your equipment is really not good enough or feeling good,
this is the only helmet in the world, even in speed skiing. This is the only helmet in the world in the position built by my father. When you are in aerodynamic position, you don't see your bindings. In downhill now, everybody who has normal helmet can only see his binding.
When you do
if he wants to see the track, he has to do this. This is absolutely specific. In this position, you can see the track and not the bindings.
In that case, he can be more relaxed.
All the helmet in the world has been étudié.
They've been studied
in this position.
But
the skiers are not in this position.
Especially in GS, when you want to do tack position Super G, the helmet is not well done because it has to be when you do tack.
No. If you want to have this position, it's impossible. So you have to do this. So aerodynamic problem. Stiff. And you are not faster enough with all the helmets of the World Cup now. So in ski, I had.
Attends, on revient au départ. Tu l'as dit que l'important c'était que elle travaille déjà dans sa stature de départ.
Si tu veux, il faut que tu la mettes dans une position. Elle passe une porte, une position technique de salon.
The first thing before we do in gate that you should be with your equipment. You have to do with your ski boots.
En statique.
In static, not on snow.
just before the start, like you're
No,
just
no, no,
standing?
no, no,
no,
no, yes,
no,
not
in
on
your
the
bedroom
snow.
tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Not on the snow, là, and you put in the bond in good position.
You have to
After
be in
in
position.
static,
In static.
you try to say, okay, I ski. What can I feel in contact? What is possible with the poles on the snow? If you maybe if the poles is
long,
plus long,
too long.
if you have a contact comme ça, and it's good here, use this.
If
You
if
have
need shorter,
to check. It's your sport. So
you have to feel the contact in with all your equipment, ski boots, everything, helmet, gloves, and your slalom suit or whatever.
You have to feel
with poles
really
and say, okay, Mark,
better.
for instance, I said to her, please, your trunk. So you have to work
Yes.
with all of that in a room. That's the first thing, right? First thing, and then to see what could be the contact who put you in that posture.
You can work, tu sais, des fois ils ont des trucs dans l'eau.
Ouais.
You can
Sometimes
have
something,
des renforts. You
can
can
support
use
on the back, for instance.
You can use some parts. C'est-à-dire, il faut faire, moi j'avais ça, mais il faut faire des combinaisons sur mesure si elle a un problème quelconque qui lui rappelle un contact. C'est-à-dire peut-être un truc épais ici. Normalement, les trucs sont épais peut-être là.
Bien sûr.
Qu'elle rajoute un truc épais ici pour lui faire penser. Mentalement, il y a un contact ici. La combinaison est plus épaisse, ça va la mettre en
We said that, for instance, it's just adjustment, right? So, for instance, we have patch here, protector, right?
Yeah.
And also, okay, but for you to
Pour
be
les
able,
piquets.
yeah, for the gates, but he's thinking about the feeling, the touch should be good to put you in a good position, which what you try. Instead to be that, I have to be that. He maybe think maybe you should add inside. You should add some pad. Then it
pad?
Yeah, pad. You know, pad.
Just pad?
Yeah, pad. Yeah, some pad. You just have because when she's like that,
It's okay.
She has a touch.
She has a touch.
Like here.
The feeling.
This is for him. Is back. That.
Yes.
You organize all you should. You have a specific human. You have to have a specific suit just for you, because you have to correct your position. Everybody has the same suit. This is stupid.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, this is in one step. Yeah. So
yeah.
for him, whatever we try to do in ski, which you tell you beside video, idea for him is like that.
Yeah.
You can try, Hélène. Try to touch, and then if you know, you go with
okay.
with
Once is good.
Okay.
Not because if you do this when you are training, it's good. But if you do it, you are not sure to do it at the Olympic Games because sometimes it's okay, but you have to do it all the time.
Repeat
All the time. So when you arrive in training, you are alone training on your track. No problem. World Championship, you do the same. Olympic Games, do the same. Each run, you do the same because you have more contacts, and it's easier.
So if it doesn't work with one, you try with two. Hélène, can you do two, and then try.
No,
to
like
no,
like this
like
contact.
this, and then go to get the contact. Okay, if you go to the contact, and then you go. You can use avec trois, no?
Slowly.
Slowly.
Think to feel.
And it's more easy.
Yeah.
This is what he means. C'est ça que tu veux dire. That's what his idea.
When you have only two fingers, the brain don't know really where they are. If you have two contacts, the brains know it's here. And when you have three, it's more. Each time you have contacts, it's easier to place you in the perfect position.
Interesting.
So there is three things: perfect gesture,
perfect movement.
reproducibility, and efficient.
And efficient.
Because it's not enough to have a perfect gesture. When I did slalom, I have really good gesture, but not efficient. Like because a perfect gesture, you are in a good position. That's basic first thing.
Yeah.
Second thing, you have to do it this perfect gesture when you want. It's this.
Yeah.
And third, you have to have a physical training and to, in this perfect gesture, give at the perfect moment the efficiencies of the muscles to make this gesture efficient. But don't try to make the power if you are not a good position. First is the position, second is the reproducibility, and third is the power.
Okay.
I saw Alberto Tomba training in Pasos.
That's important.
That's really
Yeah,
important.
exactly.
Because I was trying to do
The
everything with
power
With power, yeah.
the power is after.
After, okay.
Especially Japanese, the power.
No. Alberto was when he was training in Paso Stelvio.
Tomba.
Alberto, yeah, he was slow, always slow. Then, but with same tact, bing, 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 and after second time, a little bit faster. That was Gustavo Toini, and I was watching. It's a show my bones. This.
He's a beginner, he said.
Yes, it's a beginner. And after, it was. And then le rythme.
The rhythm.
He can sing his slalom. So this is very important to le rythme. Donc,
The
he was-
rhythm.
and then tick, 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 and faster. The same music was faster, but same music. So after,
But he always start. Je dis à chaque fois, il recommençait la même chose.
le same rythme, mais plus vite.
Every day,
Plus vite.
same.
Plus vite.
Start with slow, you remember? Slow, basic, not in a gate, pas dans les piquets. Tiens, non. And if it's wrong, you repeat. Hein? S'il y a un échec, on répète. Bon. And then, bon.
Donc là, vous avez compris, you understand the three things. Huh? Okay.
3 things, you remember?
After,
Hélène? What is 3 things?
What you mean the
3 things. Vas-y, répète.
le geste
Just
parfait.
the
Perfect
move-
gesture,
Perfect gesture, perfect
Yeah.
movement.
and
perfect
movement,
position, perfect movement.
Perfect movement.
and then
Reproducibility,
Reproducing, number 2.
contact, and then efficiency with the
Efficiency,
muscles.
Efficiency.
So it's different kind of preparation. So the most difficult, efficiency is physical training. It's easy, strategic. Hein,
Yeah, strategy.
Strategy, how you organize all the season.
But it's important.
The strategy is important all the time. You will not take risk before the Olympic Games. So if there is a race before,
Strategy.
don't break something just before. This is the strategic of the year. You don't train too fast as do Sarrazins and they say.
You know, like Japanese. You know, Japanese. You are Japanese. You do every time 100%, 200%, whatever, any condition every day. This is not strategy for him.
No.
You think about strategy. I'm prepared now, but before Pastum or before Flaha or before you remember the World Championship. Yeah. Strategy. That's for him is strategy.
Yes. Strategy is all the year.
All year.
Strategy can be even in one race to run, so morning, afternoon, and can be also what you think when you go down in a difficult part of the slalom, for example. Take time, and after you will be faster. This is strategy.
And a flash, sometime instead to go, you just think, okay, I have to be a little bit different.
So strategy is your sport, you know.
But it has to be good. We have to work on strategy.
Yes, good.
That's typical way.
It's not my.
Yeah, but when you inspect, for instance, when you have inspection, is how you set strategy.
Of course. Strategy, physique, also physique. Okay. Technique reproducibility, and that mental neuropsychologique.
That's called neuropsychology.
That's what I do best with all my.
That's how he work for all himself, but for the Formula One, for the soccer player. This is what he mainly work for that because it's part that. Few people know that and work with that. Je dis que c'est ça, il faut de gens qui le travaillent.
Très. I can explain you a little bit how to start. What is neuropsychological preparation? It may be a little bit complex, but after maybe if you have a question and if you want to go higher level, he will tell me your question and I will answer. But it's not in one. Just here.
Step by step.
It's the part of your brain who decides the movement is only built with your experience. So you feel sensation and you decide, a part of your brain decide the motrice action.
The actions, the first actions.
The first actions. You feel and you test action. And then with training, the action will be more and more efficient, and you will be better and better in your sport. But this part of your brain who organize this has to go to your leg and receive information to the leg. There is organization and go back to the leg. So you have feeling, you have action. Who decides the action is a specific part of your brain. It's up here and it has to go here. And you don't decide. It's not you who say, I want to do this. If you say, do this, you say, I want to do this, your leg will not do this. Okay? So and the neurological circuits,
the circuit here,
are in connection with a lot of things. So if a part of your brain is in action everywhere, it's perturbating. C'est des éléments de perturbation.
It's some elements who destroy. These elements destroyed.
For example, if you train alone on a track, you do slalom. Nobody, you're alone. You can go fast and you make perfect gesture, effectiveness, and reproducibility. Okay, perfect. Because you are alone, your brain is alone, and it's the speed of the neurological circuits are a speed V1, for example. If you are in the Olympic Games, you have here whole brain who say, I want to win the Olympic medal.
Oh, I want to be good.
I want to be good.
I want to win a Japan championship.
This is an action of electricity in your brain. I want.
Which is something.
If this is in action, the circuits will be lower, and you will you will not do the same. But if you are alone, in training.
Yeah, like you do in training with no pressure, for instance, and when you arrive in competition, this circuit.
What people say pressure? Yeah, it's just activation in the old brain of what you want, and it's the medal, it's the money, it's the fan, it's the journalist,
Sponsor.
the sponsor, and when you have 6 activations, c'est fini. C'est même pas la peine de prendre le départ.
He said one of the reasons, it's not only because technique,
Yeah.
No.
it's because it's
You have
destabilized.
too much action.
Beam,
Yeah.
beam.
Being
Gonna
big,
avoid
it's not a
cycle.
problem to have being.
Yeah.
So when very activation, you use energy in all this. So the a brain, if you have too much activation, all the brain will be slower. So
Like a computer.
Yeah,
exactly. So there is technique to comment on dit, éteindre,
to stop,
to
destroy, to stop,
Ah tiens, alors,
Ouais,
non,
c'est ça.
je-
to stop.
because I write
Turn off.
this,
You turn off
to
the
turn
lights. you turn
off
the circuits, right?
the circuits. I write in on LinkedIn a few.
If you have any question or if you don't understand, please.
Yes.
But it's something
It's
totally
funny.
bro, yeah, totally. For instance, you arrive, you say, okay, it's a difference from him. It's a different thing that, okay, you want to be number one, you want to win the Japan Championship, of course, but you need to escape from that because too much.
Yes.
You arrive,
Can I show you something?
like
I
in the World
write,
Championship in junior, you ski so well on training,
Yes.
and then I want to be good, I have to be.
You can read this. I write
Oh, you have
training to awaken.
work him, yeah. You can maybe, yeah. Attends, redescends parce qu'il va. Can you maybe look at that because
Yes, take a picture of it.
take a
It's
picture
LinkedIn.
or video, whatever.
Oh.
C'est ça que tu cherchais?
Oui. So awaken. Say you have to awaken your whole brain. Éteindre.
You have to. The brain has to be. The power has to be completely stopped.
Yeah.
So there is training for
this feeling coming. Bam, 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 my father, my
how to
coach.
stop how to stop. So what I will say to you now, you that can change your le mental. Non, that change sa personnalité. Donc il faut qu'elle fasse attention.
He said to be act because it's action, right? Or you have to do things like that. He could a little bit. C'est ponctuel seulement.
No.
He's gonna be in that fine when you're going to compete. Your personality can be changed.
Yeah,
Also,
it should be.
like maybe
You
see going.
If you, I know because if you do training like this, for example, if you have emotive,
if you have sensibility, you're feeling soft.
After you can be changed like a machine.
Yeah. Okay.
I am a machine now.
Like
I can operate. I can operate 6 hours.
Ooh.
No. 6 hours with each time perfection. It's terrible for the people who are with you because you have the same exigence.
C'est ce que moi j'avais.
When I work for the Olympic Games, I have 63 guys who work for me. It was terrible for them.
In a company, he has 63
and
people working every day.
22 sponsors. I have 73 persons who work, and I want to work like this, and it's perfection, safety, and for everything, and never relax, objectives, and so after if you don't want to have this personality. So, for example, for training like this, you can. Le silence des agneaux, c'est quoi?
The perfect silence. The silence.
Yeah.
Non, le silence des agneaux, c'est un film.
Wait, there is a very
So
funny
you
movie.
take a terrible movie at the TV.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. With horrible image. Okay. And you can be like this. in front of the movie. You breathe slowly and never mind.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
When you will arrive to do that, it's good. You can awaken your own brain.
You can stop this.
And when you arrive in the Olympics, when Joël Julien, I have friend here. I go to a track, I don't see my friend.
For instance, kind of things like that.
It's terrible. But everything can s'écrouler, everything
Can be dropped down.
run down, you see nothing. You can awaken totally your whole brain, and you have one,
Target.
just your target will be there. You can be like at the training alone on your track. Even in the most famous competition in the world, you are alone, like training. The speed of the
Energy.
neurological speed will be the same, but the people around you say, "What's this machine?" and the other guys who race with her, she's terrible. You understand?
Yeah.
But it's if you want to be at this level, it's not with the sensibility you have now. It's not possible. So it's you have to work on this. It's you change your personality to do that.
Yeah. How you changed? Like just training, just repeat that things.
You have to find what make you qu'est-ce qui va être trop sensible, ce qui va lui donner une nature émotive.
You have to find which is
in your brain.
which is
The best for me.
yeah, which is best against so many sensitive things,
Non, il faut qu'elle
Crash.
sache dans sa nature les éléments de sensibilité qui sont ses faiblesses.
You have to see and feel what could be your weakness.
Weakness.
Yeah, what is the weakness? To stop the weakness.
Yeah.
To escape the weakness. That's it.
And after you train like this,
And then you have to train, but
you can
for
use-
you it's different than me.
Yes.
Different than Soichi, different than him. We all have all our personality.
Personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's,
and you have
could
to
be my
work
dog.
with this.
I don't know, for me it could be my dog, or it could be my grandmother, or it could be whatever. And for you it's different. He said that you need to research and to feel which is your weakness first. To know which is the weakness. C'est ça.
Tout ce qui est une sensibilité qui va lui provoquer des émotions.
Which is your personal feeling will bring you in
Emotion.
return emotional things.
Emotion. You train to have no emotions.
Like kind of, if it's too much emotion.
And the problem is you have to train this every day. It takes months, and it's every day. And after that, change your personality, of course, completely. So take care. It's a choice of life.
Surtout, tu l'as expliqué, tu l'as dit que en fait, c'est un muscle.
Oui, you see, when you work a muscle, it's easy. You see the muscle, and you can train at that. When I do that, comment c'était les pas complexe.
Il y a complexe, ouais.
Non, il y avait complexe. Il y avait un autre truc. We have machine to test the power of the leg. They told me I was stronger than a Bob runner.
Yeah.
So for this, you have no machine to test.
Yeah.
You cannot see where the circuits are. I know because I'm doctor, so I know exactly where it starts, where we receive the sensation, when the motricial action starts.
In return.
I know exactly. I know why there is problem with emotion and why it's
It brings the
slower.
power down. Yeah?
Yes, what is slow? Exactly like muscles. Exactly.
For him, it's muscles.
So
need to be
you know how to
trained.
train muscles. I know exactly how to train neurological circuits. but it's anatomical things. You cannot see it, but it's training like muscles. So for muscles, you need machine. Maybe for this, you need movies. You need briefing, because when you see a movie, you don't brief. You have to brief when you ski. So if you are in the Olympics, you have to brief whatever you see. If you are in a movie, you have to brief whatever you see. So I think the best training is very bad movies. For example, very bad movies, maybe every day. It's to brief cool, whatever you see. The briefing is one of the parts of the neurological circuits who can be automatic, who can be controlled. But I control my heart now. I can slow to 20, go to 180. It's easy. It's easy, like a muscles. It's just feeling. For the heart, I trained it in diving.
Yeah, diving, scuba diving.
Okay.
Because when you go down, you feel it goes slow. You have a feeling. So you feel working a muscle is only feeling. You don't care about this one because you don't feel it every day. But if you feel it every day, you can. Parasympathetic, orthosympathetic, it's easy to control. Breathing, it's more easy.
Yeah.
So this is the very big preparation. If you are at the start of a race, and if you are stressed, first thing you have to do to breathe. If you have a problem of a gate.
Gate in the middle.
In the middle.
In the middle of the gates, and Marco is calling you. Je l'appelle.
Yes. Never say, I will do this. Your brain direct nothing. So you have to think of all the visualization. If you see, even if you watch a TV, somebody goes down in your brain, in watching, and we test your brain, you will have electricity exactly, les départs d'électricité comme si tu faisais le slalom.
That's exactly the same start electricity power in the brain is exactly if you ski, but you are not ski.
Yes. So if you visualized the slalom, you will have to the door, the gate. He said to you. Thinking.
Some gates, the third gate, la troisième, la quatrième, the 10 gates. Remember banana gates underneath? Okay, we always say it's a little bit tricky. You have to be early. It's dangerous. Okay, vas-y, continue.
So you organize and you don't say, I want to turn faster here. You just see it and do the movement.
And you have to repeat the movement. But from the start.
From the start, always.
From the start. If Soichi said, I'm humble, I'm halfway, the flash is not too good, you have to visualize and feeling from the start, all the time. Marco, he said, I'm on the bottom. You have to watch out the last gate. You have to start from the first gate. C'est ça que tu dis.
Yes. Maintenant, je lui ai expliqué quelque chose.
You understand? Normally, when we say watch out in that part, we are not only focused that part. He said, this is the worst thing.
Hop, on va faire un test.
Test.
Alors, maintenant, on va faire juste un petit test.
Just a small test.
Un petit.
To understand a little bit.
Avance la chaise. Encore.
More.
Voilà. Tu vas poser ta main ici.
Put your hands there.
Right hand here. Like this. Okay. Et maintenant, tu vas faire exactement ce que je te dis.
And you will do exactly what he will say to you.
Okay.
Tu vas te concentrer.
You have to concentrate.
Ici. Et tu vas exiger avec ton cerveau,
With your brain, you have to really, force
exiger que ça
that this one,
décolle de 10 cm.
you have to imagine and create the power, that kind of power, that this one has to go 10 centimeter higher. Sans toucher, hein?
Sans toucher.
Without touching.
And
You have just to concentrate with your brain, your hands here, but also this one. Visualize
yes.
and feeling.
Yes.
This one has to be 10 centimeters.
Say, I want this décoller, comment on dit?
Yeah, to drop up, go high.
Say, drop up.
Yeah.
Drop up.
Yes.
And visualize.
Énorme concentration. Je veux qu'elle y mette toute son âme.
You need to put all your power, Hélène.
Yes.
This is an exercise. All your power, all your brain about what he said. You have your hands here. Okay, I'm concentrate, and I want this one has to be 10 centimeter here.
And you can speak. You can give orders to this.
You can even speak whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Ask him to go up.
Or whatever you decide. For me, hey, I want this one 10 centimeter. Move.
Voilà.
Move. This is my idea.
Okay.
You have to concentrate and whatever you can say. Idea is you focus. This one has to be 10 centimeter high. Even if it doesn't move, you need just to concentrate, brain, and which word you're going to use, c'est ça? Les mots qu'elle va utiliser.
Oui. Décoller, comment on dit? Take off.
Take off, whatever.
I got it. Take off. 10 cents.
Ok, tu as vu.
You see
Maintenant, de la même façon,
And
exactement de
exactly
la même
the
façon,
same way,
tu regardes ta main
you look the
et
hand
tu lui donnes le même ordre que tu avais donné à ça, le même,
and you will ask the same order
avec tout
to
ton
your hands?
cerveau.
that you did for that. You understand? Okay, now you said
To the.
to the bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, drop up. Now you
said the same
concentrate.
thing
You
here.
say to your hands exactly the same thing you said for that.
Okay. I got it.
Take off.
Take off. 10 cents. Take off.
Ça ne bougera pas non plus.
It will never move.
Yeah.
Pourtant, c'est ton cerveau qui lui a demandé de bouger.
And
C'est
it's
une action
your
volontaire.
brain ask to do that.
Et ça ne marchera jamais.
It doesn't work. It
Si-
will never
si-
be able to work.
Si tu veux faire ça en sport, ça ne marchera pas.
And it's the same thing if you want to do in sport. It will never work.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
Ça ne sert à rien de donner des ordres à son cerveau. Si ton coach te dit ça passe ou ça casse, il faut y aller, tu vas penser à ça passe ou ça casse. C'est un ordre que tu vas donner à ton corps, ça ne marchera jamais.
He said, this is a perfect idea for you as a sport. If you only ask the thing,
Yeah.
okay, like I have to bend my knee or I have to do things, it will never works. It just show you, never works.
Yeah.
Okay?
Even if you
So if you want an action with your body, you have to reproduce
You have to
sensation,
you have to-
not to give orders.
It's mean for him, we back to, the touch, the
Yeah.
feeling more than speaking. Order.
Yeah. I got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
So you say, okay, for instance, okay, I want my trunk up.
You have to feel.
No chance. If you don't have contact first, then you're gonna help you to move. But only order.
If you say gate 10, I have to turn higher.
No chance.
No chance. You have to visualization and other
Feeling.
feelings
Exactly.
before.
Yeah. So she said the triple.
You feel. Never orders to your body. This is neurological.
Yeah.
Je pense
So
qu'on a déjà
it's
fait
a different
beaucoup.
way to also analyze, to
Yeah.
also prepare but also you when we say, okay, watch out. Or Hélène, the 10 gates is really tricky. Hélène has to start from the first gate.
Yeah. Okay. And now.
And I continue over there.
Okay.
Otherwise, only.
Hmm.
He said there's no chance at all.
Si on veut pas la perturber trop, je pense que là, on a déjà fait un bon.
It's big things now. Huh?
Yeah.
For you, it's a minimum, but it's brand new, right? For you, Hélène. So even for me, we know so much. I know what it means about to put, I always say, the green and to the red. This is what you need to be mentally, so that you don't see anybody. What you remember me when I was racer, everybody say Mark is a killer, because I'm totally able to be to put, but also feeling. The first thing is feeling. But interesting, as I say, what I say to Hélène. Okay, the course is very good, excellent. The last speech, you have to be early in the gate. You have to close your eyes, breathe, and I think typical is
if you want, des personnes ont une aptitude naturelle à pouvoir se mettre dans ces situations. Tu l'avais.
Ouais. He said that there are some person. He said, like me, I had natural feeling to do that. He said.
Moi je l'avais pas.
He said he didn't have compare me. I don't know actually.
Sauf que moi j'ai fait l'analyse.
He make the analyze.
J'ai pu le travailler sur moi.
He work himself.
Et comme je le maîtrise très bien, je peux amener
beaucoup
plus fort que ce qu'il avait lui.
And then now he's able to be even higher than I was.
But because lui ne l'analysait pas. Lui c'était naturel.
It was natural for me, but no analyze.
So, il aurait pu être champion du monde comme ça.
I could be a world champion with that.
Yes. But
for him,
moi je peux être champion de l'univers. C'est pas des blagues. Hein.
That could be universe because he studies, he works out for that.
Je peux le faire en ski, je peux le faire en chirurgie, je peux le faire en pilotant un avion.
In driving a race, Formula 1. Tu peux le faire dans n'importe quelle situation.
Je pilote pas des Formule 1.
Non, mais tu.
Oui. Donc, voilà. Quand on l'a analysé, qu'on sait le faire, on peut le transmettre.
When he said that when you analyze and when he's able to do, now his idea to transmit.
Yeah.
To say, okay, this is what I learned. Yeah. Because me, it's natural for me.
Yeah.
And for him, he researched. For me, it's complicated when I speak to you because he said for a long time, Mark, this is natural for you. This is why you maybe were so good.
To surgeon, the patient blood everywhere is dying. If we panic, the patient will die. If we don't care about blood, everything, we keep cool, we start to repair the patient, no problem. So for patient, for F1 driver, for skier.
So you know what I mean for you, for us, that when we say, okay, next run, Hélène, you have to continue, you have to do that, you have to be high on trunk, you need to bend your knee. Now, everything has to be.
Now you understand this?
Yeah.
Okay. It's just understand. You have to work months and months and months with this and every day. It's like a muscles. A muscles, it's not in 10 minutes. What you feel, the feeling you have when you ski, you don't have in 2 descent. So it's not in 10 minutes you will work your brain. It's months, it's a year. It's a lot of job.
Yeah, I think I'm really opposite side from such a personality.
You have to work.
Yeah, yes.
If you want.
I can watch the whole movie myself alone. I'm really scary about that, and I'm always like going everywhere.
So if you arrive in the important competition, you will perturb.
Destroy everything, like as we said.
Yeah.
Entraînement championnat du monde. Same. I think same for your son.
Yeah,
same for Yukina and many cases, right? Yeah, many cases. As far as they don't have natural, and it's important to know many. It's quite a lot, Hélène, of course.
Yeah.
But it's important for you. I wanted you to know, even for you, Soichi. I think it's a different approach of. Now you understand more my philosophy. Yeah. When I say, hey guys, we're going to do short, easy, and repeat, not we do one exercise and we switch next round, another exercise. He said, repeat,
Yeah.
repeat,
Yeah.
repeat,
Ah,
repeat, and in the repeat, feeling, and you know Japanese, no feeling. C'est le problème du Japon, no feeling.
strange. Strange parce que dans
No,
les arts...
not from feeling.
Yeah, no, not from feeling, ça vient pas du feeling.
Yeah.
Oui, les arts martiaux sont quand même du Japon et les arts martiaux...
The martial arts come from Japan, he said.
Et les arts martiaux travaillent la respiration.
They
La
breathe.
base, une des bases
One of the
les plus
major
simples,
basics.
les plus simples,
The
la
most simple.
respiration.
Breathe.
Quand vous êtes stressé,
Breathe.
quand tu es stressé, il faut,
When you are in big stress,
even from now, without training, you just think, I want to breathe. Only this. At the start of a race, everywhere, I breathe. Only.
and it's also one good thing from him that you also back to you, because when you breathe, you escape. Who is there? Who is there? Who is there? I'm here. Because I have to breathe. Hein? Tu dis, en fait, là, tu élimines beaucoup de choses aussi.
Mhm. À chaque fois qu'un centre cérébral s'active, ça désactive des autres.
Every time this is like action, it completely destabilizes.
Non, faut pas. Oui, enfin,
Oui,
c'est-à-dire que
Vas-y.
le centre cérébral
The
sur
central-
lequel on s'active le plus
Ouais,
a
oui.
tendance quand même à désactiver les autres.
When we over one major action on the brain, it really can be, this is a central point, and it can destabilize the other one as well. So,
C'est un exemple en pathologie neurologique. Un autiste.
the guy, you know, in
Autisme.
autism,
You know,
autism.
it's guys who are so stressed. It's a mental problem. They are so stressed that they calculate all the time. They are world champion of calcul.
You know, they calculation, they always, you know,
Oui.
like,
C'est des handicapés mentaux.
that's big handicap. They are
It's-
mental handicap.
They have mental handicap.
Overstress. Overstress.
In the life, ce sont dans des instituts. Hein.
They go in institute because they cannot be in the life because
They are too much stress. But nobody can calculate as fast as these guys because in their brain, to stop the stress, they calculate all the time.
they don't stop.
Il faut se changer un peu en autiste aussi.
That sometimes is important for you is that the major thing. Whenever you arrive to be concentrate, the concentration starts from breathe. And also, as you said, feeling. Important today we learn feeling, how we get the feeling. And visualize, okay, the position, because I have to feel. First, with no ski. Standing
oui,
position. Hein? Je reviens là. Important. How can it be? The patch, the touch, energy. Hein, on refait la conclusion.
La conclusion,
what do you-
voilà.
Do you have any question, Hélène? So confused, but so big.
Yeah, now my brain is the full.
Yeah. Very good.
Okay.
Very interesting.
So it's what I said.
Yes,
I
yes.
cannot say this. We know. I know so much, but I cannot.
Yeah. I think
I find a solution for you
yeah,
guys.
I think how about concentrate?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How we can
How
be.
about concentrate is very important. So breathe and not so much thinking. Yeah.
But training.
Yes.
Training
yes,
a lot.
yeah.
If movies is too much for you now, try to maybe create in your brain a specific word where you can come inside when you arrive in a competition with c'est-à-dire il faut qu'elle se fasse un monde interne.
You need to create your personal world, your inside world,
Inside world.
Hélène world. Or
Yes.
Okay.
And when you arrive with press, with
Media, sponsors.
sponsor, you can, okay, now I come here and you have a story. You say, it's very important to say always the same things. inside, and comme une prière.
Like when you pray, when the people pray,
Pray,
they always
prière, des
repeat.
choses comme ça.
Pray. Okay.
They at the church they say always the same thing, and they feel better when they are sure. It's like this. You quit what even it's not a prière, c'est
Even if it's
quelque
not,
chose que tu vas raconter
it's something you can speak to you in your world.
in your word, et le répéter et que ce soit toujours le même.
And to
Toujours
repeat.
le
To
même.
repeat.
Il faut pas être perdu, il faut pas créer ce monde quand on arrive à une course.
It's important not to create that factors when you arrive in a race, because the target is the race. Training is training, on est d'accord? But training is to prepare that things.
Des athlètes utilisent, certains athlètes utilisent, qui ne connaissent pas la neuropsychologie, utilisent des prières.
Certain athletes, they use, God,
And
Buddha, or whatever.
Whatever you use, you create the word, which when this is in activity, you not see whatever can perturb.
When disturb you. The problem is how the thing disturb you.
Yeah.
It's a
to
barrier.
stop these
Yeah.
things. Moi, je vais revenir juste à un point sur le système. Tu en as parlé tout à l'heure sur le problème de la vidéo, parce qu'eux, ils en abusent beaucoup. C'est ce que tu disais.
Ouais.
C'est que l'utilisation, c'est bien. Tu peux expliquer ça, mais que, encore une fois, aujourd'hui, on a fait le point que la vidéo ne suffisait pas et c'était un élément.
La vidéo, c'est un élément de référence ponctuel.
The video, it's an element. It's one step to. Comment tu as dit?
Alors, de référence, c'est-à-dire
It's
que
one step reference things.
la vidéo ne peut pas corriger.
Ah, the video for him, as we understand now, you, all of us, comment tu as dit?
Ne peut pas corriger
He
quelqu'un.
cannot correct you.
No.
Just
He can show you.
He can show you
If you tell her
between the
you are
feeling.
not in a good position, but don't believe you. So
They don't understand
you
because
see,
there is no feeling.
Yeah, there is no feeling. You
There is
say,
no
but maybe
my feeling is maybe my hands here. Oh,
if you show the video, you say, "Oh, what he said to me, it's right." So but correct nothing. What I have to do, it's the same. You have to create the contact, have a good position.
je pense que ça peut être un élément de perturbation grave, notamment quand tu fais ça
C'est un
constamment.
élément de référence qui est très bien, mais si c'est utilisé en permanence, c'est pas bon. On voit correction et après confirmation de la correction. C'est-à-dire après la vidéo permet, the video can show you, okay, now you are in good position.
But he said, you remember I already explained to you, so
Le
he confirmed that over video is alors completely opposite. Disturb mainly case them because we analyze too much, things.
Non.
Je dis que c'est un élément perturbateur quand même.
C'est-à-dire que the video show you in bad position.
Or good position.
If bad position, okay, I have to correct. But if you say I have to correct, it will never work with the video. Never. It's such an image, and you want to say, I want to correct this, to correct.
Yeah, exactly. Back to that experience.
It will never work. You can see the video all the time. It will never correct. You have to feel, change, and after the video say, oh, now what I feel is a good position.
The video is just check.
Exactly. It's a check. Exactly. It's bad.
Yeah.
We correct. We feel. We check. Now it's good, but not all the time. It's if you just see the video and see I have to do, it change nothing.
Okay.
Please, you understand? You understand? This is why sometimes I said, before the race, the video you have to do that.
I have no.
Just an exam, the answer.
Yeah. Exactly.
Just right is no brain.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Very good.
Yeah. That you understand
Yeah.
when we see the video.
Yeah.
This is why for me I'm always say
Like
too
there's
much.
someone
Over
watching video before the just like before the
too
place.
much, and then instead of say, oh, Hélène, I have to, my trunk has to be high, my hands has to be here, right? I have to
Trunk
back.
up, trunk up, trunk up.
Then I have to back. Okay, breathe. I have to find the touch things, whatever, and then I have to visualize and to be that. C'est ça, hein? That's one of the really, really important points. Mickey?
Ouais.
Any questions?
Very good.
We already record, don't worry. It's
Okay.
you can replay because it's too much, but
I want to write it down with Japanese
yeah,
because
yeah.
my
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, you need to back again and for qu'elle réécoute.
Yes, but okay. But, the major thing is to train. Brain.
Yeah,
It's to train.
just to
You
repeat
can
this.
watch this 10
yeah,
times.
of course.
This is answer.
Huh? Mickey, can you listen to me?
Yes.
Funny. Very good.
So it's totally different
Yeah.
approach
Yes.
with my friend Mickey.
But it works.
Mickey, may I ask you a question?
Yes.
When we were young,
Yes.
you missed that because you were not able to beat me because it was not natural for you
Yes.
when you were young.
Yeah. Yes.
And then,
you were. It was natural to him. It was not natural to me. So I have to work every day.
You realize, how can I say, you found that thing like you need to repeat that thing and you have to change your personality when you find that when you were racer or after.
No, because I was racer. I was already doctor.
Oh, okay.
So at the same time, so each time I learn medical things, I say, "Oh, that's very important. I have to change something in racing."
of course, when he was racer in our young age, he didn't know that.
I know,
Of course.
So it was the best.
No, but he changed because he got the scientific things.
Yeah.
And Mickey is. This is why Mickey was 75 people work every day for him to be number one. Not 75 every day.
73.
73, sorry. Okay, but Mickey is square.
Mhm.
We say
Yeah,
square, and the Mickey is square. But this is why he got this medal. This is what he got that one because he was on the way to be. He was already doctor, and this is how he bring this experience. But Mickey, you are lucky. He never transmit that. We speak together for a long time, but nobody in France, I guarantee you, the national team they don't even think about that. Even some other athletes.
Yes, in F1, in football, but not in ski.
Alain Prost,
Yeah.
I guarantee he was with him when he won all the Formula One and the soccer with Mickey. So he has a strong experience, right? Mickey?
Yeah.
Scientifics. This is why sometimes it's not very funny, but
No.
it's too much scientifics. And I'm more natural, but it's good.
Yeah. You say.
No. But for we find the same target. You remember when I was racer?
Yeah.
You can arrive. This is
Yes.
and important even for me. What he said to you today, when we already speak so many times, he changed my idea of training. You understand why I have different idea
Yeah.
than other coach.
Yes.
Because I knew
I
from
show you
natural,
what
but I got.
I show you what I do, what kind of surgery.
Oh yeah. This is in the legs.
The knee.
Whoa!
You see, this is- before, after.
What?
Yeah.
10 minutes to very
vessels
shortly
vessels
after.
here.
This?
Yeah,
This is
blood is so
varicose
bad.
veins.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
blood. And he start and he finish.
I'm alone in the world. This is my Olympic medal.
Oh.
It's kind of.
And then
Olympic
with
medal.
laser, this is what he do.
Here.
Look. the guy, or he changed his legs.
And I changed the leg here. You see, I place needles and laser. I'm only one in the world who use this material. I have a patent of all this material.
Only one.
Yeah.
This is in Rio. 1 month ago, I was in Rio.